Hello, it's Onoja Simeon, and this is Honey Drops from the Sages, the unveiling of the deep thoughts behind some of Africa's finest proverbs. Today, we will be looking at a proverb that says, "A duck which flies from the ground and lands on an anthill is still on the ground." Okay, that's a funny one right there. And it sounds a bit unappreciative, especially because ducks are not usually that excited about flying. So if one suddenly takes the effort to fly, then it deserves some accolade, even if the flight is just to land on an anthill. But on a closer look though, some deep wisdom can be gleaned from these wise words. And my analysis were based on a comparison between just being busy and being productively busy. And I encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Now, humans are active creatures by design. And even in our most idle states, there are a series of activities going on inside of us. About 10 million cells are being eliminated every second of every day. Our blood travels through a distance of approximately 100,000 miles of blood vessels every minute. We breathe over 23,240 times daily. Our eyes register over 50,000 images and accumulate these images to our brains daily. We speak over 4,800 words as part of our general communication daily, and our brains have approximately 1 billion nerve cells, each with about 1,000 interconnections, most of which are active through the day. So, man is never in any way deficient of activities. The big question, however, is, am I productively active or just being biologically active? And biological activities goes beyond the list above, as it includes those desires to enjoy our lives. I mean, it feels very good to spend hours on social media scrolling through meaningless images and gossips, or in front of a TV telling myself that the next episode of that very entertaining series will end up with the princess falling in love with the pauper and blah 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 blah. But the bitter truth remains that unless that activity leads eventually to the production of a valuable good or service, not necessarily a paid one though, or contributes to the attainment of certain goals that are aimed at leaving the world and people around me a bit better, then I'm sorry to say it is just a mere response to a biological need. If my desire is to break through the realm of mere biological existence to one of impact, then my task is to grow from the realm of biological activities to one of productive activities. Please note that indolence in the 21st century is too sophisticated to come to you barefaced. It comes smartly dressed in activities, and it is your responsibility to rightly divide. People are often pressured into appearing active, especially in societies where productivity is still being attributed to going out to work every morning and returning from work in the evening, where in fact productivity is not in any way synonymous to activity. You could be in your room, on the comfort of your bed, and be 1,000 times more productive than someone who goes out as early as 6 a.m. every morning to an office where all they do is gossip and compete until 6 p.m. when they return home for a good sleep. There's certainly no shorter cut to mediocrity than majoring on minors and minoring on majors. There's he or she who is always as busy as a bee, yet has almost nothing to show, and he or she who is seemingly indolent yet has conflicting results to show. The difference is the power of focus, the skillful application of the 80-20 rule. This rule, which is also known as the Pareto principle, suggests that 20% of your activities will account for 80% of your results, implying that 20 out of those 100 activities will be sufficient to give you 80% of that desired outcome. And the problem though is the discipline to focus on the vital few. The following tips can help us improve on our focus and start making sure that every action we take brings us closer to our desired destination. 1. I need to paint a clear picture of this desired destination. And by destination, I mean a place where the world remembers that I was here. Number 2, I need to find at least one good enough reason why I must arrive at this chosen destination. 3, I need to discover what I must do to get there by studying the lives of those who have gone ahead of me. And 4, and the last, my daily decision and actions must be filtered through the eyes of my desired destination. We must answer the question, how important is this, you fill in the gap, to my vision? This indeed is a very simple question, but trust me, a sincere answer would make a whole lot of difference. It will ensure that wherever that duck lands, whether on an anthill or even on a leaf, it would have moved a step closer to a place of impact. Thank you very much for watching this video. I am sure you got some value out of it, and please do not forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss our next quest into the wise world of African proverbs.